Hello, this is the Midday News. Thanks for joining us. Apart from providing free health services on the ship, members of the Youth Without a Mission, or YWAM team, find the time to engage with communities in different activities. A group of 10 volunteers graced Madang town on Friday, sharing the word of God with the public of Word 4 in the Madang Urban LLG. Team leader Sydney Shook was excited to lead her team in the outreach and encouraged young Papua New Guineans to live a purposeful life by giving their lives to Jesus.
If you seek after God, He will seek after you. So all you have to do is seek the Lord, and He will lead you to your purpose in Him. And yeah, I think for me as a young person, it's been a joy to give up my life and pick up Christ's. So I've said, God, like, you can have my life. I don't need to make any decisions. You can decide where you want me to go, what you want me to do, and who you want me to be. And it's been the best life that I could ever have asked for.
Mary Stopes, Papua New Guinea and family PNG have signed a memorandum of understanding recently to enhance collaboration in providing critical services to survivors of sexual and gender-based violence and family and sexual violence in Papua New Guinea. The MOU aims to improve access to integrated, high-quality care for vulnerable individuals. It also outlines a shared commitment to training, awareness, advocacy, and referral pathways to ensure survivors receive comprehensive support. Jomba Market in Madang reopened on Sunday following 3 years of closure. An initiative of former town mayor and Ward 7 member Ismail Yama, this project was delayed when he contested for the national general elections in 2022. Years on, the community and youth leaders saw how mothers and women within their community struggled to make ends meet and decided to revive the initiative and to have it completed. The project was supported by the Sang Town Mayor, Peter Yalsi. He encouraged mothers and members of Ward 7 to utilize the market to generate income.
So this is like a little initiative where come up, please you blood take him out. Don't take it for granted. Mr. Lo support and CPU blow you blow here. Me by Sanabi one block police boot blow you blow lo side lo have one block container by Sanap. This is a police boot and by staff well CPU na policeman blow Ward 7 by walk. So look at the market. Mr. Lo Ward 7 I'm no good blow Ward. And Ward 7 and mix man Mary Papua New Guinea Mr. Lo Ward 7. So when they respect. Now this la look out him, blow you black community. This la market by staff long black time no save him you black.
Turning overseas, rooftop solar has been around for many years, but its popularity is evergreen, with many ACT residents installing it to save on their power bills. This comes as energy continues to be a hot topic for federal election voters.
Most of the roof is up covered.
When Russell Mowbray decided to renovate his Tuggeranong home, solar panels were the top of his list.
Absolutely love it. It's not like a conscious decision now that we have to go and turn the air conditioning off or we can't use the heating. We can live comfortably without it being an excessive cost.
Mr Mowbray runs a home renovation company and every customer he sees asks him about solar.
There's a line and most people are pretty comfortable putting solar on because that's a nice, easy, quick way to help them out with bills, basically. So that's the end game.
A third of all ACT homes have solar panels installed, and the price for an average system is currently the cheapest in the country. Over the last 10 years, the upfront cost to install an average size system in the ACT has nearly halved. By about 5 to 7 years, the system will be fully paid off. It's been a big shift in a relatively small amount of time.
When I started, solar energy was a very small endeavour, small panels in remote areas and on satellites, and today it is a global juggernaut.
The source and cost of our power is a big federal election issue. The federal opposition says nuclear should be a key component of Australia's mix, despite research demonstrating it would be significantly more expensive for consumers.
So you would be taking a lot of the cost of that onto the government balance sheet, which means that either we're paying higher taxes, we're borrowing more money and pushing more debt onto future generations, or we're accepting lower government services.
Some researchers do support a nuclear power industry for Australia and say we have the know-how to do it.
It does things that no other producer of electricity can do. For example, it will produce electricity with very high security, very high availability, irrespective of the weather conditions or whether it's day or night.
But Canberrans are looking to cut their energy bills now.
Most people they're looking to where they can save money, and typically the sun's number one.
An increasingly popular way to save on power.
Australia Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has hit back at the US Trade Representative's comments about the Trump administration's 10% tariff on Australian goods. Albanese has also dismissed the coalition's gas policy, claiming it is a diversion from its nuclear ambitions. The Prime Minister sidestepped a question on whether Labor's energy policies will bring down prices.
After spending the morning in Sydney, Anthony Albanese is back in the Sunshine State, this time in the far north. Labor holds just 5 of 30 seats in Queensland and sees little opportunity to make gains, but it does have its eye on Leichhardt, where Anthony Albanese is doing his second press conference of the day. It's a coalition-held seat, but popular MP Warren Entsch is retiring, leaving open the possibility of Labor wresting it away. It's promising to spend almost $250 million for a new bridge over the Barron River on the Kennedy Highway in this electorate. The Prime Minister was this morning swapping the political market of ideas to tour one of Sydney's most famous shopping markets. He hit back at the US Trade Representative's comments about why the Trump administration put a 10% tariff on Australian goods. Jameson Greer says the US should be running up the score in Australia, a sporting term that means continuing to score heavily on an opponent when you're already winning. Mr Albanese has again argued Australia should have been exempt from the tariffs. He also took a swipe at the coalition's gas reservation policy modelling, which says power prices will come down, and was asked whether his energy policies would bring down prices.
There's a bit of talk today about gas from Peter Dutton. Well, you know, he doesn't need gas for his cookers. If he wants to find cookers, he can just look at his party room because it's full of it. He got rid of the Whitlam candidate. Now he's got another one who's got problems. This guy here is a shocker, and people shouldn't vote for him.
This is the Prime Minister's third trip to Queensland so far this campaign, and further south the party is eyeing off the Greens-held seats of Brisbane and Griffith.
Back home in sports, Ekara United FC have set up a clash with Auckland City FC in the final of the OFC Men's Champions League 2025, defeating AS Tiger Sports 1-0 in the second semi-final at the National Stadium in Honiara, Solomon Islands.
The former winners against
Ekara's victory marks their return to the final for the first time since winning the competition in 2010, with head coach Jerry Allen the only survivor from their title-winning run 15 years ago. A first-half strike from Rex Naimia proved the difference for Ekara United, holding on the lead as Tiger Sports' strengths were dented by the loss of a man in the second stanza. In contrast, AS Tiger Sports were making their first appearance at the semi-final stage of the competition and were hoping to become the first New Caledonian club to reach the final of the OFC Men's Champions League since 2019. In cooler conditions compared to the day's earlier semi-final, Ekara adopted the aggressive approach that served them well through the group stages, pressing high and playing direct at every opportunity. Fresh from scoring a hat-trick in the final game of the group stage, Ekara tried to get Rex Naimia involved as much as possible. He injected himself into the action straight from the kick-off, powering a long-range effort just wide of the bottom right corner inside 10 seconds. Tiger felt as though they had found a way to nullify his threat as the first half progressed until the speedy winger found the back of the net in the 29th minute. This, however, was the only goal for the entire match. Kakari now meets Auckland City FC in the final at the National Stadium on Saturday. And that ends the news update. Join us at 6 tonight for more news and sports. Bye now.
Stuff.
Ooh, you weren't kidding.
I mean a lot of stuff.
This is crazy, and I mean that in a good way.
In a new series, Matt Paxton and his team are helping folks clear out their clutter.
This is great!
Collect all their valuables.
This is like finding a Picasso.
Then cash in and split the profits.
We went from piles of stuff to piles of cash.
I can't thank you guys enough.
Filthy Fortunes, Mondays 8:30 on Discovery.
This April, if you hear something go bump in the night.
Was this a natural occurrence?
The chances are.
Or was it something much more sinister?
It's not just your imagination.
The second floor is the most terrifying out of all of the house.
30 Nights of Fright. Every night, 10:25 on TLC.
My lord, your grace.
This April, step into the timeless world of Hollywood legends.
One for all and all for one. Do you fear me?
Yes, sir.
Monsieur Hercule Poirot must solve the mystery.
Be captivated by the beauty and glamour of stars past and present.
Poppycock.
Life can be so cruel. It's what I live for.
I'd have done anything. Come for me.
Pay tribute to the legends of Hollywood. Sundays on Hits Movies.
This is the barn where all the livestock was being kept, but I don't know how to fix it.
We've had bears right outside the front door.
Living so close to the volcano created incredible difficulties.
I can't walk away. We put everything into this.
It takes work to get it done. For those that can do it and succeed, the price of freedom is worth it.
Homestead Rescue, Wednesdays 8:30 on Discovery.
Out here, this is our turf. Every peak and every valley, every splash and every drop, every breath and every howl is a reminder that every day is Earth Day. Love nature.
This is the barn where all the livestock was being kept, but I don't know how to fix it.
We've had bears right outside the front door.
Living so close to the volcano created incredible difficulties.
I can't walk away. We put everything into this.
It takes work to get it done. For those that can do it and succeed, the price of freedom is worth it.
Homestead Rescue, Wednesdays 8:30 on Discovery.